Hello once again, this is James and welcome to my training videos. Today we are going to look at word processing with Microsoft Word. Word processing software, also known as a word processor, is the software used to create, edit, format, save and print documents that contain text and graphics. Examples of word processing software documents created include letters, memos, reports, mailing labels, and newsletters. The examples of word processing applications or word processing software over the years, several programs and companies have made these word processing software programs, and the popular ones include the word processing software of Microsoft Word. We have Lotus Word, WordPerfect, a Notepad, which is actually a text editor, a WordPad, a WordStar, Google Docs from Google, OpenOffice Writer, among others. So there are quite a number of them, but as in this case, we are going to focus or to put our emphasis on Microsoft Word. The general outlook of Microsoft Word is a display which mimics or tries to look like a white sheet of paper. Let us describe the window of Microsoft Word. Let's see the basics. Ideally, the working window of Microsoft Word is made up of the following. It has the menu, tabs and their ribbons, the application area, and the status bar. Let us dive straight into Word and we see how and what these are. So ideally you would have a screen of this nature. This is our Microsoft Word window. This is the paper-like area I was talking about, what would call the application area. Up here we have our menus and their ribbons. What we mean by a menu tab is these wordings up here. If we could starting from home, as you see, when you keep clicking on each of them, it will change the menu up here, down here. So ideally, what you click on will give you a corresponding list of commands which you are to use in that particular tab. By default, Word opens it in the Home tab. So by default, you will see the Home ribbon. From the clipboard up to editing, these make up the commands on the Home ribbon. I did mention this because we've seen it several times in our applications. On the top, we have the title bar where you see document Word, document 1, and we are going to do it in our Microsoft Word. The famous buttons for closing, opening, and the resize, and some shortcuts like the save shortcut, the undo and redo, and the customize quick access toolbar. We saw this right in Excel. Basically, that is what is up there. The file button, or if you are using Office 2007 and below, you would see the Office button there, a round button. So this produces the menu which shows a list of some of the important commands you need to work with when working with Microsoft Word. Right here we have what we call our ruler. This helps us to set the margins and to know where our margins end. So when you're working, your margin starts here and ends here. Inside here, in our white paper or our application area, we have this blinking fella. This stroke is known as a cursor. The cursor is telling you that what you need to type is going to appear here. Then below our screen, we're supposed to have the last component, which is the status bar. When you look down here, there is where you see page 1 of 1, words 0, and so on and so forth. Then it has the views here. Page 1 of 1 means you've only started the document and you only have 1 page. And since I haven't typed anything, so I have 0 words. Coming this side, we have the word views, just like Excel has its views. Here we start with the print layout view. This is the current view we are seeing. It shows you how the work will appear during the printing mode. Then we have the full screen reading view, in case you want to read your document. We have the web layout view, the way web pages are organized, the outline view for making lists, and the draft view for writing drafts. Then we also have our zoom slider here to increase or decrease the size of the page depending on the user preference. As if I toggle it, you see it reducing, and toggle it back and you see it coming. So make sure you work with the actual and befitting screen such that you can do your editing and your typing play. So basically that is what we use when working with what. At the side here we have what we call the scroll bars. These are used to scroll the page up and down, or you can use your page up and page down buttons on your keyboard to make sure you scroll the page. So basically that is all. This is an introductory video to show us the components of the Word window, or the Microsoft Word window, which we are going to be working with. So we saw that we have the tabs up here. Our tabs, command tabs, which keep on changing when you click in the different tabs. Then under the tab is a ribbon of commands. Then we have a ruler, set the margins, the application area, the scroll bars, the status bar down here, and maybe the vertical ruler, which we didn't see. This here is our vertical ruler to help us. You can drag it or to decrease or increase the margins depending on what you want. The same applies here. You can try to drag it around to increase or decrease the margins. By default, the cursor starts where the white area of the ruler starts. So notice that it's quite in line with where the white area of the ruler starts. So basically, that is the introduction to Word, or the Word window, which we are going to be working with. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.